Hello. All right. Everybody good?
Hi, yeah.
Hello. Mandy, I haven't seen you forever. You're all right. Oh my God. COVID days even.
I know,
Morning.
I'm good, thank you.
Bloody hell. It's good to see you. You look really well. Are you good?
Yes, very good, thank you.
Yeah, amazing. Hi, Diane. Hi, Alison. Hi, Lucy. Caroline. Lovely to see you all. How gorgeous. I've just been having a creative week so far. Actually, what day is it? It's on Monday, but it's a creative day. So you'll see I've put a couple of goddess circles out, which are part of a like a booklet that's gonna be coming soon. So I need to film those too. So yeah. Can't hear anyone. Oh, I am. Yeah, so hopefully some of you can join me for those. It'd be lovely to see you. Maybe oh, she can't hear me anyway. Can't be saying anything. Caroline, you at work? Caroline? Oh. Can you hear me? Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah. Oh, Caroline, she's there. You at work, Caroline? No. All right.
No, this is the garage in the new home.
Oh, wow.
It's not yeah.
Studio. Dance studio.
Yeah, well, it's got an awful lot of other stuff in it, so it's yeah.
Yeah, like the dumping room. Diane, it's 4 a.m. Hat off to you. Australia. Oh my goodness. Yeah, well done. Well done. All right, so we're gonna have a nice session tonight. And my favorite, actually, I think earth element is one of my favorite elements to teach, because it's so nourishing for us all, and it's really what we need. So can you is the sound okay? Is the music high, low? The music okay? Yeah. Lovely. Okay, so let me I'm just going to change that. So in our group, I think, is everybody in the Facebook group? Yep, I think everybody's in there. Yeah. So in there this week, I've put a free download of my wisdom wheel, which you can get. In fact, you can get it on my website as well if you want the hard copy, and also the new booklets that I've just started to bring together, because basically I created this last year, and it is a way of working with the moon when we are in perimenopause, menopause, because when we lose our cycle, then the moon becomes our guide. And so this is a lovely way, actually, more for me, because I was burnt out. Actually, that's where it came from, really, was that I was burning out, doing too much, not living by the moon and not living by nature. I was in constant summer. So the output was massive. There was not enough input, and it wasn't very balanced energy. So that's been kind of my story. And welcome, Amanda. And so this system came from that, really, that, we can't be in constant summer, otherwise we burn out. And by navigating the month or the moon cycle helps us to really navigate our and work with our energy well. Our energy doesn't like to be constantly burnt out. It likes to be conserved at times. And this week, which is the beginning of a new cycle, Thursday is the new moon, is a time to actually kind of reset. But the invitation is to rest, reset, reflect, so that we are not outputting as much energy. So when we start to get into the flow of this, what happens is that, especially if we work for ourselves, or we give a lot to others, which most of us probably do, we begin to balance our energy so that we're giving out in like full moon, waxing moon time, when the energy is naturally going out, and we're calling in and in waning moon and new moon. So what I say to everybody is, we got to get over the guilt of having a bit of a duvet day, but around about Thursday, if you can have like a day where we're not giving out so much energy. So we, like a duvet day, a book and chair day, a nourish day, maybe book a massage, something like that to help you kind of regroup, like regroup your energy. So we can't give from an empty cup. That is the thing, and we all say it, but a lot of us don't do it. so this is it. This is to keep me on track and to help you get on track. And and the yoga and all of that kind of lends itself to that. So this week we're in Wise Woman. She's the wisdom keeper, the one who knows, the elder that knows, that rest is important. This is winter time. So if we were to think of this week as being winter, where we're in like a mini hibernation. So that is the energy, the tone of the week. So slowing down is the theme. We've just been in air last week, and I always find there's a bit of a tailwind with air. I always get a little bit of a buzz of creativity right at the end before I start to then drop my energy down into new moon. So I'm going to layer through, because we're going to go into a yin practice. I'm going to layer in all of the invitations for this week ahead, and so hopefully you'll get a vibe of what it's all about. I think is everybody kind of starting to get the vibe of what this yoga is about and where it's going? Yeah, brilliant. So I'm going to read something, because I love this, from Earthed, because I'm mad on Earthed this week, and this is number 12. Come as you are, because I thought it was very, very apt for today, for our practice. So you might want to light a candle for yourself, which is a nice thing to do to start. I did a video today as well. I hate doing bloody videos, but I did do it. I've been challenged to do it today, so I thought, right, I'm going to do it. I need to start doing a bit more. So all right, so have a get your candle. I've got vetiver oil. If you don't have any of that, then anything that helps your nervous system calm down. So we're in new moon in Gemini, and I've just learned something from somebody else I'm just collaborating with at the moment about how the star signs sit in different parts of the body, which I kind of knew on the periphery, but I didn't realize as much as now I do. So I'm starting to get a bit more with it. So the new moon in Gemini rules the throat, the lungs, the breath, the hands, and the nervous system. So very much actually air element, all of the area of air element. And so I thought tonight we'll go with the nervous system, because we're Earth, so we're going to calm the nervous system down. And it's so important that our nervous systems are constantly on like high alert. We're always often busy, and I seem to be just, I don't know, hurtling from one drama in my family to the next. It's just constant. And it's like, oh, wow, yeah, just keep it all grounded and it all helps. So, yeah, so if you've got some vetiver oil, and that's wonderful. If you don't worry. But I'm just going to open our session tonight with this lovely reading called Come As You Are. So let's just close our eyes have a little moment to gather in, just to gather your energy in, bring yourself into the present moment. And just take a few breaths for yourself. You can gently close your eyes. And this time of night, and I've probably shared this before, I'm sure I will have done, is kapha time. So kapha time is where the earth energy is naturally moving down. So it's naturally drawing us down. Actually, Diane, you are actually in kapha time, but you're in the nourish part of the day, which is the early morning. So that is the nice like where we nourish ourselves. So as we start to drop in, and again, just closing your eyes, just notice where you're at and how you're feeling, and just allowing your breath to soften a little bit. So we just begin to call our energy back from the day, and allowing ourselves to drop a chord, like a grounding chord, however that might be for you. As we begin to tune into the Earth's natural energy. So this downward flow of energy, just calling your energy home back to yourself. So with each in-breath, drawing in this lovely calming, soothing energy of the evening. And with each out-breath, just allowing any like stagnant energy from your day, any energy that might be distorting your natural flow a little bit, might be other people's stuff going on. But just keep slowing down the breath, keep bringing yourself back to your center. Just allowing your face to relax. Notice if there's any tension around your jaw. Just allowing your shoulders to drop a little more. Maybe just allowing your hands to rest a little heavier onto your legs or onto your knees. And then with each out breath, it's just as if you let your weight down a little bit more. So just let yourself, it's just as if you just become a little bit heavier as your energy begins to ground itself. Come as you are. Sit on the mat. Your higher self doesn't need you to brush your hair. Your inner being doesn't need you to floss or to get dressed. Just come as you are. Sit a little on the floor. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes and be still. Come as you are. Come with your bed hair and your messy thoughts. Listen to the silences that punctuate your ruminations. Find your breath. Steady in, steady out. You are perfect, divine being. A soul walking the earth, and not for the first time. For those who seek the silence have lived many lives. Your soul will bring you there to meet the stillness and the quiet. If you come as you are, sit on the mat. Everything will make sense soon. And you feel yourself a little more grounded, a little bit more settled. Maybe bring in your oil in if you have some, if you haven't done that already. But we're just going to bring in a little bit of vetiver, if you've got that, or any other oil. Just dropping it into the palm of your hand. And again, just warming the oil to release the lovely molecules. One of my favourite oils is vetiver. I like to take in my cacao actually in the morning. It's so nice. It's really good. Very lovely. So just bringing that in, and a lovely way actually also to work with vetiver for the nervous system is to apply a few drops to the soles of your feet and to the base of your spine before you go to bed at night. And this allows or helps your nervous system to ground. So this is a really nice way. The base of the spine is called like a vata point. It's the point where air element sits. So as we place this lovely earthy oil there, it's going to allow, again, it's going to encourage your energy to ground itself. So as we place our oil either, like I say, on your feet or to the base of your spine, the lovely mantra that goes with this oil is, be wrapped in peace, lay still in my arms, surrender to me, and sleep deeply this night. That's so lovely. So we're going to start off with Prithvi Mudra. And so the fingers, all elements, the thumb is fire, the index finger is air, the middle finger is ether, spirit, the priestess finger actually. The ring finger is earth, and the little finger is water. So the fire is an activator. So the fire, the thumb, is your activator finger. And we're going to take the fire onto the tip of the thumb, of the ring finger, sorry, onto earth. So we want to activate earth. So we bring those two fingers together. Hopefully you can see that. Now, if you get hot flushes, if you take the thumb over the top of the ring finger over the top of the thumb, that will calm the fire. So this is quite good for calming the fire element, calms down hot flushes. So once you've got your mudra, you can just let it sit in your lap again for a moment. And we're just going to, again, just have a little connection to earth. So just dropping back into that place of stillness once you've got your oil there and your mudra in place. So again, taking your breath slow, steady. And as you breathe, again, we are focusing our attention on the nervous system. So you might bring your awareness through the center of the body, down through the spine. Just connect into your nervous system. Allow this beautiful oil to calm. As the oil begins to move, the molecules of the oil begin to move through your system. The mudra also is having an effect on your nervous system. So as we begin to connect into this lovely inward slow energy, we begin to bring attention to the inner life, to the inner wisdom within us. And the invitation this week is to rest and repair. So we allow ourselves the time and the space to nourish ourselves. So this is a week of detachment. And it's a week to create our new moon cocoon. So it's a week to prioritize ourselves, to give ourselves to hibernate so that we give space for the inner processing this time of integration. And just allowing the breath to bring you back down and in. So we're coming to spiral our energy down. And just allowing this sense of slow. And the affirmation also with this lovely mudra is, in stillness I discover who I am. So the gift of this oil is actually of centering and descent in stillness. Okay, lovely. So we're going to just gently release your mudra. Now you can hold that mudra for anything up to like 40 minutes at a time, but like 5 minutes is quite nice. Just give your fingers a little wriggle to release. And then just give everything a nice little shake and shimmy. So I thought we might do a little movement, just slow movement, standing. And then we're going to come into a nice yin style flow. So if you've got a bolster, you might want a block as well. You might want blankets and things. So if you get all your kit and caboodle together onto your mat. Hi, Seth. Nice to see you. And we're going to do a little bit of movement. So the idea of the practice tonight is, again, to calm the nervous system down. But I love earth element for its nourishment. So again, this is all about nourishment. So we're going to work through all the joints of the body, encouraging fluid into those joints, which help them, because, as we age, our body tends to dry up a little bit. So we want to encourage fluid into the body and fluidity. So we're going to do a little bit of movement to encourage that. So you're going to come up onto your feet. And coming onto your mat. So we're going to have the feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. And the knees are soft. So we're keeping everything nice and soft. Okay, good. And we're just going to start with some nice shoulder rolls. So just let your shoulders roll up, around, back and down. Okay, good. Now that might bring a little bit of movement into the hips as well. So you might find that the hips start to move in a kind of figure of 8 kind of vibe as well. And then create a bit of space by lifting the elbow a little bit more. So just starting to move energy around through the lymphatic system. So just getting underneath the armpits there as well. And just letting your hands be nice and free. So it starts to create a nice flow through the body. So again, if you've been busy today, this might feel like a nice nourishing balm for your body to move it in this way. Just in more of a flowing energy. This is called like kidney scoops. It's great for the kidney energy as well, but also moving the spine. So spine is where the central nervous system sits. So we want to just nourish the spine nicely with these movements as well. Okay, good. Now we're going to let the hands release. And we're just going to start a gentle twist. Arms nice and loose, just swing around the body. So we're not overstimulating anything. We just want to be nice and gentle with these moves. Arms are relaxed, shoulders are relaxed. You might do a little tap at the back. Give your kidneys a little connection. Soft through the knees, back heel lifts as you twist. Just a couple more times. Good. Now coming back into the center. So we're going to take the weight onto one foot, and it doesn't matter which foot. I'm just going to circle out the ankle. So just bringing some flow into the ankle and the foot. So again, in a way that feels good and nourishing for your body. Very good. And then we're going to take the knee. So just taking the knee elements in the fingers again. Yeah, I will do that, Diane. Yeah. So just into the knee. Again, just bringing some nice juicy energy into the knees, and then a circle into the hip. So again, keeping the hips and knees and ankles nice and juicy. Gorgeous. Other side. So again, foot and ankle first. And this is a lovely way just to really open up the meridians, get everything nice and flowy into the knee so that your body can process the energy of the day and integrate it. And then we get a nice fresh day tomorrow with new, fresh energy. So into the hip. So again, releasing any old stagnant energy. And then give that leg a shake. Feet a bit wider than hip width apart. Let's just start some nice hip circles as well. So again, hips can get tight during the day. So just nice circles, just bringing a bit of juice into the hips as well. Good, and then in the opposite direction. Lovely. And then I like to do a little bit of a Shakti shake. So just letting the knees be soft. I just want you to just bounce a little bit. So just let everything shake. So again, just loosening up any stagnant energy from the day, then it can be released. I'm going to give your hands a little shake as well. Shaking off any silliness from your day. Very good. And then just some nice circles into the wrist. So some nice floreos, those of you that are dancers. So just floreos into the fingers. So again, keeping the fingers nice and involved there. So all the fingers are involved. Again, just getting down into those tiny little joints and into the wrists as well. Okay, good. And then some arm rotations. So just working elbows, shoulders. And again, if you feel like you're carrying the weight of the day still on your shoulders, just give them a hunch and a drop as well if you feel you need that too. Good. Now we're going to take the feet a bit wider. I'm going to start a nice spinal wave with the for the spine, again for the nervous system. We're going to link this into breath. So we're going to cross the wrists. I'm going to bring a breath in as you bring the hands up through the center of the body. And then as you release the hands, arms out to the side, soften the knees. We're going to gently flow forwards, let the head drop. Now, only as far as your body is happy to go. Again, we're going to cross the wrist, bring the hands at the center line, breath in, hands over, and then breath out, just like a cascade down towards the floor. Again, breathe in. So you might go a little deeper each time. Again, looking after your body, anything that is sharp pain is no pain, so we definitely don't want to be doing anything that feels painful. So breathing in, and if you want to breathe out through your mouth, you can release down with the out breath. Breathe in, or just breathe out. One more time, breathe in. And breathe out. Lovely. And then just staying in that forward bend. Just give your shoulders a little shuggle, just shaking out down towards the floor. Knees are a bit soft. And then we're going to just shake all the way up. Again, into your Shakti shake again. Again, just loosening off. And hopefully your body feels a bit loose. And we're going to move into some yin style postures now. And we're going to start with child's pose. So finding your bolster. Now again, if you've got knee issues, you can do this pose on your back if that feels better for your body. And we're going to do it supported. So let's just bring the bolster long ways on. And then if the knees, again, if you come into this fully, if the knees can be the width of the mat, then that is a nice way to work with this pose. Big toes can be together. And as much as possible, we're going to sit back onto the heels. Again, if the knees are not happy with this, please come onto your back. Just make sure that you're looking after your body. The bolster comes between the knees, and then we're just going to gently ease our way in. So we just let everything relax down. Now, if you want to not have the bolster, then by all means, you can come straight into a full child's pose without anything here. So if that feels better for you, then you can do that. So we're just going to nestle in. And the head can be on one side. But just having the palms flat on the ground. So again, we're grounding to the earth. And then once you're there, we're going to gently close our eyes. And again, just allowing your body to wind in and down. We're connecting to the element of earth as our support system. This beautiful element that allows us to feel grounded and stable. Just allowing yourself to drop into there. Now, I just want you to contemplate a couple of things as we're in this pose. And the first thing is, how do I nurture myself? So are we making space and time for self-nurture? Just having that time and space to reflect. And if you don't tend to make time and space for yourself, then maybe this is a good opportunity to begin. There will always be coming, and there's always a chance to start again. So maybe this week we can make this our week to begin to nurture ourselves. And just allow your breath to really nourish you. So beautiful, nourishing breath. Everything is slow. If you've got your head on one side, you might want to switch it to the other side. And as we are in this pose, again, just having a moment held by the earth to be loved and to be cared for. And taking your last 3 breaths there. And as always, we're in, we're going to come out nice and slow. So we begin to contain the energy that we're building and cultivating through this practice, which is a slower pace. So we come out nice and slow. So we're not rushing from one place to the next. We just take our time. So just gently, gently walking our way out. You can just pop your bolster onto one side. And then again, we're going to just gently release the legs. So in whichever way that works best for you, but we're going to come into a windshield wiper. So the feet are going to be to the width of the mat, and we're just going to take the knees gently and just rock them side to side. So again, we're not rushing anything. It can be nice and slow. There's no need to rush. We are in the slow lane. Very good. All right, brilliant. So next pose is going to be the butterfly. And again, with this one, you might want a long-legged butterfly. So if your knees and hips are not happy with butterfly, then having the feet a little bit further away can take pressure out of the knees and hips. If you're good in the hips and you want a slightly stronger stretch into the hips, then the feet can be nice and close in. Now the upper body, we want to round in, so we're not trying to go down flat, we're just rounding our body over, because this is so great for the nerve, like for the spine and the nervous system. So just letting yourself round in. Now the other option you can do with this too is to have a bolster. So if you feel that you want a bit of extra support, you can have the bolster here, or you can rest your forehead on, which is lovely as well. So this is a really nice way. But again, taking palms to the earth wherever you are. So whichever way you decide to go with this one, just let your palms be on the earth. So again, we've got this sense of grounding always. So the head drops down. Following the breath. following the breath in and out. Again, when we just connect down to this lovely earth element, the earth that holds us, that supports us, helps us to feel grounded and stable in our lives. And we've got the new moon that's coming is actually in air. And I always find air element quite a tricky element. I call it the trickster, actually. The earth element is lovely to really cultivate this week to help balance the air. A few lovely affirmations or statements for earth element. I am safe. I have enough. I am enough. I am anchored and connected to the earth. I am safe. I have enough. I am enough. I am anchored and connected to the earth. Again, as you just check in again, you might find the body has let go a little bit. So you might find there might be a little bit of movement to move in a little deeper. So again, just allowing yourself to move to what's called an edge. So we want to be feeling something. If you're feeling it, you're doing it, as Bernie Clark says. So just feeling something, but not overly stretching or pushing or forcing anything. Again, just focusing a little more on the out breath, the releasing breath, the yin breath. And then again, just taking the last 3 breaths there. And again, to contain the energy of the pose that we're cultivating, I'm just going to gently walk our way. So the body can feel a little fragile when we first come out of these poses. So again, it's good just to go nice and slow. And you might give a little support to your knees to bring them back into the center. And just leaning back. Again, we'll come back into the butterflies, into the windshield wiper. So just letting your knees again, just swish side to side to release the energy in the hips. Good. Okay. And then again, you might want to just give the legs a little shuggle to release off also the knees as well. All right, good. Now the next pose for earth element is going to be the dragonfly. Now I love dragonfly because the dragonfly spirit animal is all about new beginnings. So I quite like this this posture in earth element. So dragonfly, the legs are going to be quite wide. Now if you're finding that your pelvis is hipped way back, you might want to just pop a little bit of a cushion underneath the back of the hips or also under the knees. So again, just, you know, supporting your body in a way that feels right for you. If you want to have a bolster at the front for a little bit more support, you can lean into the bolster as well. Now, when you first go into this pose, you'll feel this down the backs of the legs and the hamstrings and also the inner thighs, so the adductors. So again, finding that edge where you're feeling a stretch, but you're not overdoing it. So you want to be in what's called a Goldilocks position. So not too hot, not too cold, just right. So you're just there in the middle. And then again, once you're there, you can either I like to rest my head onto my hands. You can actually just like put your head in your hands if you want to. I sometimes will have a blanket right over my head if I'm definitely feeling overstimulated and overwhelmed. So just going with whatever feels good for your body. And again, just being aware of your edge. So when you get into the pose, feeling it. So again, you're aware of the stretch, but not overly stretched, just in that nice place. Again, the breath is steady. So we've got this lovely breath that sustains our energy. And when we slow down, our energy speeds up. So if we're constantly in summer, we're constantly in output, then we get depleted quite quickly. So if we can balance our energy by taking these times to winter, to hibernate every month, then this helps us to be more full as the energy starts to move out again, as we move into waxing and full moon. Otherwise, we can end up a bit wired and tired in full moon. And just have a check-in with the sensation of your body. And if you want to move in a little deeper, you can do that. I think this time of the cycle is actually a bit easier for letting go of things. And I think I said in my little video, I've been having a clear out this week. If you know there are areas in your house or in your life where you need to have a little clear out, then this week is supportive of that. So if you do feel like having a little clearing space. Nourishing our bodies with warm, nurturing food this week as well. And really paying attention to our inner life, what is going on within. And taking your last 3 breaths there. And we're going to come out nice and slow. So very, very gently starting to walk our way out. And again, your body can feel a little bit broken sometimes when you come out of these poses and they've been held for a little while, but just letting your body readjust. And again, we'll come into a little bit of a windshield wiper. So you might want to lean back. So we'll just do the opposite of where we've been. So we'll take a little back bend, a little swish from side to side. Okay, good. Now we're going to come onto our back. So again, when you're ready, just making sure that you might want your blanket and stuff because we are going to go into relaxation. So if you want to have them close by already. And we're going to lay down. And first of all, I'm going to come into cradle. So as you come down with the chin tucked in, and you can cross the ankles or you can bring the feet together, but just have your hands on your knees. And we're just going to gently rock from side to side. So again, just nice and slow in this lovely cradle. This lovely rocking motion, again, beautiful this for the nervous system. So it really helps the spine. And massages around the lower back, the kidney area, that vata point. Again, if you're getting those feelings of overwhelm and overstimulation, This is a lovely, lovely practice, the cradle, just to gently ease and soothe the nervous system. Just working gently side to side. You can sync that in with your breath. That will help, again, just to bring a sense of balance to the brain as well. Lovely. Now from here, we're going to go into a lying twist. So if your spine is completely okay, we can come straight into it from knees in. And we can just gently rock the knees across to one side. So you might want to follow the whole side movement with the whole body to start with, and then release the shoulder back to open up the arms to shoulder height. So again, finding the place that works for you. Now, you might want to have the legs lower down. You might want the arms lower down. The head is generally looking in the opposite direction to the knees. But again, once you've found that place that works for you, just allowing yourself to breathe into it. This is a gorgeous twist on the belly. So it's going to really help. It's also twisting the spine. But really lovely practice to use at the end of the day, because again, our bodies are going into integration mode. So we're digesting the experiences of the day. So not only our food, but like our emotions and, you know, all the experiences that we've taken on today. And this posture really helps. Again, just feeling the belly expanding and releasing as you breathe. Massaging all the internal organs. So bringing fresh blood to the liver, the spleen, all of the digestive organs. Good. And just taking your last 3 breaths on this side. And we're going to return back to our gentle rocking. So back into our cradle. So nice and slow. Taking hold of the knees. And again, just gentle rocking side to side. Lovely. So you might find that you're just starting to decompress more now. I'm going to take the knees off to the opposite side. So again, just let them rock across. Find a place that works for you. Arms out to shoulder height if you can, and then the head is going to look in the opposite direction to the knee. So again, just finding that place. If you need to move your legs lower down, if it's feeling too stretchy, lower the arms down. Just find that place that feels good. You want to feel nourishing for your body. And you can tell when you're there because you can breathe well. So you can breathe. So your breath can be long and steady. There's no pushing or forcing anything. The breath is nourishing. And again, just supporting all of the internal organs. Bringing that fresh blood to the internal organs, but also at the same time squeezing out the old stale blood as well. Just allowing your body, encouraging your body to really open. So that when we go to bed, or actually starting your day, even like Diane's just starting her day, but you're going in a more open place. So your body is more open to the day or to the night. we're in a place of relaxation, which is the best way to start your day and to end the day. So bookending the day in relaxation just gives us so much more, and like how we interact with everybody as well as we enter into our day. So as we bring again the knees back to center, back to our gentle cradle, head comes back to center, and again just giving yourselves a little hug to the center and a little rock from side to side. Lovely. And then from here, we're going to finish last pose with bridge, one of my favorite poses for the nervous system. So the feet are going to come hip width apart and on the mat. And then the arms can now come down by your side. Shoulders are pushed away from your ears and the chin is tucked in. So we've got a little bit of length in the back of the neck. And the throat is going to be compressed a little bit here. So we're going to bring some fresh blood to the thyroid and the parathyroid. Because we're flowing with the spine as well, again, we're just bringing that sense of calm to the central nervous system. So we're going to press the lower back down into the floor to start. And with a full in-breath, we're going to just peel the spine up off the floor. So as you breathe in, press the lower back, begin to press into the feet, engage the buttocks, and just start to lift. So you're just lifting off on the in-breath. And then as you release, you're breathing out, lowering down. So again, we talked about this a little bit last week, I think, about just imagining that the spine is like a string of pearls. So we're just breathing in, lifting one extra pearl off the ground as you lift, and then lowering down. So just nice, gentle flow with the breath. It's called Golden Breath Bridge. Breathing in to lift. And then breathing out to lower. And then the next one we're going to hold. So just again, just finding that bridge, a soft bridge. We're not pushing or forcing anything. Again, we're winding the body down. Just taking 5 slow breaths here. And supporting the thyroid, the parathyroid. The bridge is this beautiful place of what has been and what is yet to come. So we're in this center place between the day, the night, and the next day. So this is a lovely bridge in place. And then again, gently lower all the way down. And just give your knees a little rock from side to side. I'm going to move into relaxation. So if you've got a bolster for underneath your knees, or you want a blanket, eye pillows, so all your kit and caboodle, whatever you need for your nourishment. It's all about nourishment tonight. You want to grab those and then just settle yourselves in for a nice relaxation. So just allowing your body to find a lovely place that works for you. Again, with this lovely feeling of nourishment as you find that place. Allowing the ground to hold your weight. And relaxation is so important. I would say like it's the most important part of your practice. It's the where, again, your body is given that opportunity to absorb all of the lovely energy from the practice. And where we can slow down so that our energy then can speed up. Just having a few moments just to be aware of the different parts of your body that are in contact with the ground. Allowing a little more weight to drop into those points of contact. Just maybe taking a few breaths in through your nose, you can release out through your mouth. Just really inviting yourself to simply let go now. There is nowhere that you need to be. There is nothing that you need to do. And nobody needs you right now. So just allowing yourself to drop into this lovely, lovely place of receiving. And as you bring your awareness around feet and the ankles, allowing a sense of warmth and relaxation flow through the feet. Each toe in turn over the top of the foot, through the sole of the foot, and into the ankle. Allowing the feet to simply relax. A flow of warmth and relaxation. Easing and soothing any tension and tightness in the lower legs, knees, the thighs, the hips, the pelvis. Legs feeling a little heavier and more relaxed. Warmth and relaxation flows through the lower back, the mid back, the upper back, through the whole of the spine. Imagine that your whole nervous system is nourished by this beautiful warmth of relaxation. And as the shoulders relax, again letting go of any tension, any tightness there, then the arms can begin to relax and become a little heavier on the ground. The upper arms and the elbows, the forearms, the wrists, the hands, the fingers relaxing. And as you begin to bring your awareness around the belly and feeling the belly gently rise and fall as you breathe. That sense of warmth and relaxation flooding the whole of the abdominal space, nourishing the internal organs, the whole of the digestive system, the liver, the spleen, the kidneys, the adrenal glands, all nourished by this lovely relaxation. As your awareness flows into the ribs, around the rib cage and into the heart, the lungs, and just connecting with those vital organs for a moment, maybe thanking them for working so hard to keep you alive. And as warmth and relaxation flows through these organs, that sense of nourishment, nurture for these wonderful organs within your body. And that warmth and relaxation flows around your neck and your throat, nourishing the glands of the neck, thyroid, parathyroid glands, and flowing through the jaw and the mouth, across the cheeks, relaxing all the muscles around your eyes, the eyes themselves, all of the little tiny nerves at the back of the eyes, the forehead and the scalp, relaxing. And the brain, just imagine drops back of the skull, a little bit more relaxed. And the ears, all of the tiny, tiny little bones and hairs within the ears, just relaxing. And as you connect to your breath, again, just feeling that gentle flow of breath, connecting you to an endless, limitless stream of well-being that is all around you at all times. Really inviting yourself into this beautiful state of receiving. And just at this moment, know that we have done enough. We are good enough. We are wonderful. We know enough. And we are precisely where we are meant to be. So we can relax here and put down any pressure that you place upon yourself. Put down the need to improve what is already beautiful.
Kiss this earth we walk upon with our steps. The moon she shines in the silence of your mind. Close your eyes.
Bring your awareness over the crown of your head. Visualize at the crown of your head the light, the quality of the sun shining through diamonds. Light energizing your head and your face, your shoulders, your arms, your hands, your fingers energized by light. Light flowing down through your chest and your belly, through the back of your body, through your nervous system, the hips, the pelvis, and light flowing down through your legs to the tips of your toes. As you begin to gently deepen your breath, intuitively beginning to bring a little movement into your fingers and your toes. And maybe taking a stretch, the arms overhead, just stretching your body now. And then drawing your knees in towards your chest and hugging them in. And again, take a little rock from side to side. And then rolling gently off to your right side. And taking a moment there just to curl up in a little ball.
Let's throw our songs into the
And then slowly and gently bringing yourself back to a seated position again when you're ready. Again, you can keep your eyes closed for a moment. And we'll bring the palms together, just rubbing your palms together, just creating a little heat in your hands. And then gently cupping the palms over your eyes. And your eyes rest into the warmth of your hands. And then using your fingertips, gently massage over your face, your eyes, your neck and your shoulders. We'll bring our hands into prayer position at our heart to finish, allowing a beautiful inner smile to rise from your heart to your face and to your eyes. And as you open your eyes into the rest of a beautiful evening, day, wherever you are. And I shall finish here, but I will just go through those elements again for you. You got a pen? Is everybody all right? Or just if you want to write these down. So the thumb is the element of fire, and it is an activator. It's an activator. The index finger is air element. It's associated with the mind actually as well, and the ego finger. Middle finger is the element of space, is also the priestess finger. Ring finger is the element of earth. And the little finger is the element of water. Okay? Yeah? Amazing. So have a super week, everybody. Look forward to seeing you all in your new moon cocoons on Thursday. And yeah, hopefully I will see you somewhere soon. But I'll next Monday we are in Wild Bohemian, so we're in water element. And yeah, I don't know what we'll be doing. We'll see. So have a gorgeous week. Lots of love. See you soon. Bye. Bye.